Hello, my fellow Nigerians. They say trouble. On Monday, says one of our own. They said trouble on Monday. President TINUBU DSS IGP warned ahead of impending chaos in Edo. President Bola TINUBU and the Inspector General of Police have been asked to act swiftly ahead impending chaos at the Edo State local government secretariats on Monday, December 2023. My brothers and sisters, Nigeria News understand that the security alert was issued as the chairman of a local government council in Edo State prepared to resume their duties on Monday, defying the recent suspension imposed by the governor of the House of Assembly and the action deemed null and void by the Attorney General of the Federation and the High Court in Benin. In a statement made available to this news platform on Sunday, the Nigerian Association of the Public Opinion Research expressed concern regarding the potential repercussions of continued silence of the president and the IGP. According to NAFPO, this silence poses a significant threat to democracy, particularly in light of the imminent resumption of the local government chairman. It noted that it had uncovered serious threats to human life and property destruction instigated by individuals seeking to usurp the positions of the elected chairman who were unlawfully suspended. NAFO said its findings indicate that the 18 local government council secretariats in Edo State may face arson or on Monday morning unless President TINUBU, the Department of State Services, DSS, and the Inspector General of Police promptly issued public statement to deter the ongoing mobilization of talks and various secretariats aimed at obstructing the democratically elected chairman from fulfilling their responsibilities to the public. NAPO also highlighted the alarming death threats circulating on various social media platforms against the chairmen and their aides who are set to resume their lawful duties. They expressed their discontent with the Nigerian police forces in action during this crisis, noting that the delayed response of the police in Rivers State contributed to the loss of life and the destruction of local government council secretariats, incidents that could have been averted. Furthermore, the Attorney General of the Federation has characterized the actions taken by the Edo State House of Assembly and the governor to terminate the chairman's tenures as illegal. In accordance with the Supreme Court ruling, they affirmed autonomy of local government councils. The chairmen are set to resume office on Monday, but as of now, talks have invaded the various local government council secretariats to cause mayhem. The Inspector General of Police cautions these talks against violent breakdown of Edo State. The better we must build a proactive police system that is preventive and not reactive. Now that the crisis is brewing, it is the right time to stop it, not after the damage is done, NAFO stated. A statement issued today in Lagos by the National Publicity Secretary of the group, Ufoma Okiopa, stressed to sustain the relative peace across the nation. The Nigerian Association for Public Opinion Research (NIFO) has called on President Bola Tinubu, the Inspector General of Police, and AIG, AGF to make adequate security arrangements across every local government council secretariats across Edo State, as council chairmen are set to resume office on Monday, as ordered by the Benin High Court, in order to avoid deaths and the burning down of government properties. As talks are already positioned across the councils to prevent the chairman from resumption. The leadership of Nigerian security agencies are duly bound to provide security for the democratically elected council chairman, to safeguard democracy, and also want political actors with a subversive agenda not to set the state ablaze on Monday, as was witnessed in Rivers State recently, where council secretariats were on fire. My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying, that the politicians, they are the problems in this Nigeria. NIFO further asserted that the current stance of the governor of Edo State, Monday Obakola, poses a threat to the nation's democratic principles and security interests, and it must not be permitted to undermine the landmark Supreme Court ruling that granted autonomy to local governments nationwide. The statement also warned against the actions of certain unpatriotic politicians in the state who are reportedly mobilizing talks to instigate chaos at various local government council secretariats on Monday morning. These politicians, according to NAFO, appear determined to employ undemocratic tactics to disrupt the democratic process in pursuit of their own interest, particularly regarding the organization of another local government election in violation of the Nigerian Constitution. The police are advised not to remain passive in the face of escalating tensions. The tension across the state is already creating insecurity in various quarters. The police must take a public position by assuring citizens and the council workers of security. Research reveals that some workers have traveled away from their local government headquarters as the threats seem very intense. Oredo, Esako East, Ego, Esan Central, on one east and western Akoko, Edo and Esako West have already been submerged by thugs who are ready for the mayhem, and workers are already afraid to work, according to those in the various local governments, the group stated. The organization asserted that Nigeria's democracy cannot remain stable when elected council chairmen are subjected to violence and unlawfully removed from their positions in violation of constitutional principles during a democratic era. On Thursday, the EFCC summoned the chairman for questioning and cleared them of all allegations presented in a petition by the governor to the EFCC. My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying. Should this impunity persist, other governors will likely follow suit and unlawfully dismiss council chairmen from their roles, thereby rendering the Supreme Court ineffective, akin to a toothless dog that can only bark without the ability to act. The Nigerian judiciary must uphold its rulings. Law enforcement agencies have a responsibility to implement the laws of the land to ensure overall peace and security throughout the nation, the statement concluded. My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying. In the comment section, you are free to say your opinion on the issue of this local government chairman, the Edo governor, and TINUBU, the president himself. Subscribe to this channel, share and love, like. God bless Nigeria, God bless Edo. Thanks and God bless. Amen.